What's up, fellow blade lovers? Blade Obsession back. Probably been a couple months since I did a video. And I kind of felt bad for doing y'all that way, but yeah, I was trying to get some stuff to make some content with. But anyway, hope y'all are all doing great on this 2024 election eve. Hope you are going to go out there and vote your hearts out tomorrow. Don't know that's going to make that much of a difference in this pitiful economy we're having, but of course not everybody's doing bad, I'm sure, but this economy has made it tough on a lot of people. Rent's up, car payments are up, food's up, gas. Man, gas is... Somehow the Democrats always find a way to keep gas prices down if they're in office, but I guess Republicans do too. I'm not going to get political on here if I can help it, but all I know is the last 4 years have been abysmal economy-wise, and part of that's probably because we give all our money away to, well, people south of the border and that really don't come in the right way, and Ukraine and Israel, but that's another topic, I guess, so I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, but yeah, just a couple weeks ago I went up in the mountains with my family, went to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, Tennessee. To those of y'all that are not from around here, it's kind of a vacation spot for a lot of people. It's a nice area. We rented a condo up there for 2 days or 2 nights, whatever. Would like to have stayed longer, but you got to work, so. But we got a lot done in them 2 days, and I did a lot of walking and sightseeing, and it was fun to get out and go do something with my family, because I normally don't get to see them that much, or that often rather. But anyway, in one of the stores I went to up there, I found this. Let's show us so I can get close up here. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a cheap set of nuts, but they're pretty thick, and the only thing I don't like about them is obviously they have to do this, for them to, I guess, to meet customs, get in the country, because I'm sure they're made in China. So they put this belt buckle thing on here that screws out, but you can, I'll probably, instead of leaving a hole there, what I'll probably do is either glue it in here and take a set of pliers and snap it off to where the threads are still in there. So I've done that before. But yeah, they look pretty cool. And they fit good. They would work. I just seen them guns on it, and I was like, that's pretty cool, man. I gotta have those. I don't remember what I paid for them. I think they're about $20, but so yeah. Anyway, they're nice and shiny. Like I said, they're cheap, but there's so many shops up there to go in. It's really unbelievable. It's just like a 2-mile strip with nothing but stores. And they had they got like up between Pigeon Forge. I was telling my family, I was like, I've never seen this many stores dedicated to one person, but they've got like 5 or 6 stores up there that are Trump stores. And I thought it was kind of funny because I've never seen a Biden store or a Kamala Harris store or any other president. I've never seen an Obama store. But if you go up there in the mountains, you pass about 5 or 6, Trump stores, superstores, where all this Trump merchandise. And then we were in the Trump store up there in Gatlinburg, and this is just kind of another thing going on a tangent here, but me and my sister were in that store. Somebody started banging on the door. It was an upstairs store. You know, we had to walk up a couple flights of steps to get up there. And these people were banging on the door. We opened the door, and it was two employees. I thought somebody was mad out there trying to get in. But they were trying to get in because there was a bear out there. Because up in the mountains, there's bears come around all the time because there's food stores all over the place. And, you know, they're making, you know, hot dogs and pizzas and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, we went out the back and looked down the steps, and sure enough, there was a big old black bear. He was rooting around the garbage cans. They're locked them garbage cans. They got chains on them and cables, and you can't get in them. That's all. You got to take them off. Like even in the hotel or the condo we stayed in, you had to take this chain off and pull this handle up just to put your garbage in there. It's kind of funny, but yeah. Oh, another thing. Before you say it, don't say it's a prison shank. Or, but no, this is actually an old letter opener that was my mother's or my grandmother's, and it was full tang, and it had like these wooden or leather grip. I think it was a leather grip, but it had started to come apart, so I just took some electrical tape and wrapped it around there. But it's kind of cool, but it wasn't very sharp, and it had some burrs, like some rolls on it here, like some pretty good sized burrs. So I put it on the work sharp, got all that off, and they're pretty sharp. Now I might have made it too sharp a little bit on one of the sides, but I don't know what it's made. You know, if it's hard and stainless or whatever, but kind of looks like a prison shank or something. But it works good. It opens letters. It's just a little too wide, to get into some envelopes. You know how they don't have much of a gap there, but if you can get it in there, it'll open it real easy. So that's my little prison shank letter opener. I know there's nothing fancy on this one. I do have some knives I want to throw into my next video. I'll let you know they're not new release knives. They've been around for a long time, but they were kind of like on my bucket list, because I'll even tell you they're by Cold Steel, but I've always been a fan of Cold Steel, even way back in the mid-90s. I think one of my first ones was a Safekeeper 1. And that's, I think even earlier than that, they had their first push daggers, I think was called the Defender, and the Defender 1 and 2. And you can see the Defender 2, I think it is, if you watch the movie Platoon with Tom Berenger and Charlie Sheen. You'll see Tom Berenger pull that thing out on Charlie Sheen's character and cut him right below the eye. His left eye. I'm pretty sure that's a Cold Steel Defender too, because I don't think a lot of other companies made push daggers back then, and that's what it looked like to me. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but if y'all know something different, let me know. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and say, hope everybody gets out and votes tomorrow, and no matter who you vote for, vote your conscience. But I think people should vote whoever it is, whoever they think will make this country greater again, or greater, or, make it more successful economically or whatever. But yeah, I'm probably going to go vote tomorrow afternoon, so I know a lot of people early voted, but I'm off tomorrow, thank God. So but yeah, God bless all y'all. And I'm praying for this country, because this country is in dire straits. I think the housing market's crap. renting market's crap. Everybody there's charging too much. The greed is killing this country. Greed and, just selfishness, I think. The homeless population keeps rising. I'm just getting political, but I just don't like what I see in this country as a kind of a foul wind afoot. Or maybe I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it used to. Even 5-10 years ago. Life seemed easier then. Whether you're making more or less money, it's like somebody came along and sucked all the fun out of everything. And now everybody's in survival mode. I don't know, but to me it feels like, like some big evil force that's just trying to wreak havoc and, turn it into a bad situation, just total anarchy, sort of. It ain't the country I grew up in, that's for sure, because I grew up in the 70s and 80s, but yeah, completely different world than from then. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you like my little shank and my little nooks. I think it's a nice addition to my other nooks. I got about 10 or 12 other pairs of nooks that I've collected over the years, and that's one of my other things I like to collect, though. Love me some good shiny nooks, or even dark nooks, but even if they're blacked out like the ones I got with the spikes on. But and I love nook knives too, like the old Cobra movie with Sylvester Stallone. Well, that knife, that's a classic knife on there. And I've seen a real one before, just like the one he had. Back in the 90s, and I tried to get it, but it was like dude was wanting too much money for it. But I had the skull, like the tiger head medallion made into it. I've had one of the cheap, like Taiwanese ones, but they're junk. And I saw one up in Gatlinburg. I almost got it, but I don't know. What are you going to, you can't hardly carry those things anyway, so I don't know. If I go back, I might grab it. I don't know. This is the only thing I really bought up there that was a weapon or anything. So, but they had a ton of knife shops. They had like three or four. Well, they had these like martial arts shops too. Ton of t-shirt shops and a lot of good places to eat. I went into, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it, but there's a Big Dog. There used to have 3 Big Dog stores up there. They make t-shirts with funny, like cartoon pictures of dogs and stuff. It used to be a thing, but you don't hardly see them anymore. And that store I went in, she said it was the last store they had open now. All the other stuff's online, which that's another sign, that things aren't going good in this country when, all the stores are closing. They're just online only. A lot of stores have been closing, so, but anyway. I want to say God bless all of y'all. You collect knives and weapons like me. Keep on collecting, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, brother. And have a good 2025, I hope.